Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Team Gullit YouTube channel. My name is Renzo and we've got a little celebration to do. We've reached 10k, which means we need to pay something back to you guys because we're very happy for you all. Don't forget to subscribe though, but we're hosting a giveaway for the 10k special. Free coaching sessions will be given away to a lucky guy or girl that responds in the comment section with his most creative way of telling us why we should help him get better or her at FIFA 21. But anyway, new concept in this video. We are going to talk about the new releases, the what if promo, the team of the week, stuff like that, SBCs. So just like always, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so here we are with the first ever weekly analysis. We're going to talk about every player that has been released into this week of FUT Ultimate Team. I mean, there has been a quite interesting promo, one that we haven't seen before. Let's just, you're seeing it straight away on the screen. It's the what if, in which FIFA added some new cards that we haven't seen before. Like, the concept is quite different. Attacking players / midfielders do get a +2 upgrade if the team scores 6 goals in 5 matches, I think. And a defensive player, defensive-minded player, I think in the upcoming 5 games as well, or 4 games, if they keep a clean sheet, they will get upgraded. So last week it has been introduced last Friday, and in the weekend Wolfsburg played, and Mbabu, right here, starting off, has already been upgraded from an 85 to an 87. And look at this card, like this card. Oh my god. Especially in FIFA 21 right now, we're seeing a lot of fullbacks being used as center back. And I'm using this guy as a center back personally, and he is absolutely ridiculous. Why he's so good? He's 6'0". That's like 184 in centimeters. And high medium work rates, a little bit tricky sometimes as a defender. You will see him sometimes be a little bit in front of your other center back. But great card overall. Leaves Milou, he's a good player as well. Very cheap, I think. Like 150k or something. If he does get an upgrade, he will have Gullit stats. So definitely a good pickup as well. Very tall, 4'4". Can't really go wrong with him in your midfield. High work rates as well. And overall great player. Then Yuri Berkikice, if I pronounce it right, he's already been upgraded as well. I think he got introduced as an 85 and Bilbao kept a clean sheet. So this guy's a little bit less tall, but has some great physicality. And yeah, will definitely also be a good option if you're in need of a left back in the La Liga, or either play him as a center back like everyone does. Anyway, this guy, Chris Smalling. What a card. If you like the more regular center backs, then definitely pick up Smalling if you play Serie A, for example, because this card is ridiculous. 96 strength, for example, and he's very tall as well, 6'4". I think that's like what, 195 or something, 193. So very good pickup as well. Marcelo, this guy is about to get upgraded as well as we speak, because Lyon kept a clean sheet yesterday against who was it? They beat somebody 2-0. I can't really remember who, but 93 physical, 98 strength. This guy's going to be 90 rated, so definitely a decent center back. In FIFA 21 might not be the best though. Wendell, yeah, average left back. You've already got Sinkgraven for Leverkusen. I won't really recommend using this card. Sancho looking to get an upgrade as well. I think Dortmund already scored like 4 goals, so he's likely to get upgraded. Very good card, 5-star skills. 3-star weak foot is a little bit underwhelming, but great card overall, especially when he gets upgraded. Solid pick, but he's a little expensive. Then Papu Gomez. This card is probably one of the best attacking wise. 4'4", 94 pace, 92 dribbling. Can't really go wrong with Papu here. Only his strength is a little bit underwhelming, but it's a very good card. Likely to get upgraded as well if Sevilla gets score 5 goals or 6 goals, I think it is, in 5 games. So pretty expensive though as well. And also this guy, Conte, ridiculously expensive. Obviously he's going to be good. You can just judge that by the stats. But I personally don't really prefer small midfielders, so I wouldn't pick him up if I were you. Pereira. This card is pretty underrated. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. 6'0". Very underrated card. Only like 100k, I think. And this card, I mean, he doesn't really have bad stats. Like, even if you're looking for a sub and you have a spare 100k, I don't know all of you guys your budget, obviously. This card will deliver for sure. Good stats overall. Can play him as a winger and even maybe as a striker if you're really in need of a goal. Luka Jovic, 4-star week with 5 stars, or 5-star week for 4-star skills. Very good, but just lacks that little bit of extra pace that you would want in FIFA 21. It's a good player. Like, it's a solid card, but it's just not good enough. So don't pick this guy up. And then Odegaard, personally, as an Arsenal fan, I love this card, but he's just not good enough in the meta, in my opinion. It's also pretty expensive, and yeah, if he gets upgraded to a 90, he might be useful, but like I said, 87 pace, unless you're really using a cam in a narrow, he won't be worth picking up. So yeah, that was it for the what if. Swiftly moving on to the team of the week that has been released last night. And this team of the week, meh, it's okay. It's definitely not bad, but there aren't the best of bangers. I mean, Lewandowski, obviously, starting off, is a banger. 4-star week for 4-star skills. Can't really go wrong with Lewa. Although he lacks a bit of pace, and obviously pace is very important in Ultimate Team. But it's a great card overall, and well deserved. But then this guy, Myron Boadu. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skills. This guy is going to be the super sub that we had last year with Ryan Kent. I'm telling you. He only lacks the skills, but 94 finishing, 94 jumping, 98 agility. This guy is going to be a nightmare in the weekend league. So definitely pick this guy up as a sub, or if you get him in your red picks, you are very blessed. Then Robin Gosens, not really that important in my opinion in this team of the week. It's not really like you can use him anywhere. It's not good enough as an offensive winger, as a fullback potentially. Nah, just don't pick this guy up. Then we have Frankie de Jong. What a card this is. Frankie, I love Frankie in FIFA overall. Like, his team of the year last year in FIFA 20 was great, and even this year his regular card is still decent, but like I said, there are some better options right now in the meta. But Frankie de Jong, great pool. If you can use him, it's a solid card. Definitely pick him up. And then overall, let's take a look at the Gareth Bale. Like, I'm just going to take a look in this series at the ones that I feel like are worth it. The bench, you can literally wipe them away. Ruben Diaz isn't going to be worth it. Godin, Murillo. Nicolas Pepe, though. Then an Arsenal player, which I would definitely love to recommend you guys an Arsenal player, but this guy only has 2-star weak foot. Has some solid stats for a winger, but 2-star weak foot is just not going to cut it. And he doesn't really have the most special of stats except for pace, so not worth picking up Pepe. Gareth Bale, Spurs player, obviously. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. Bale would be a better option in my opinion for FIFA. He has a bit more physicality, has a good left foot, has some good traits as well, like you can see here, outside foot shot, and Gareth Bale would be a decent winger if you have a little bit of a lower budget. But I think in general, Pepe and Bale, they aren't good enough at the current point that we're in at the game. And then last but not least, Jan Oblak. Second in form, I believe it is. What a keeper this is. Definitely, if you can link him, if you're, for example, using Jimenez or Llorente, those kind of players, or even a La Liga squad, this will be a great goalkeeper. I think Oblak, his road to the final card, is one of the best goalkeepers in the game. So this guy can only be even better, if not the same. Probably not even better because his road to the final is higher rated. Then last but not least, we're moving on to the SBCs that have been released over the past week. Taking a look first at Wendell, I accidentally put him in the team already, so I kind of told you guys already, don't make this SBC. He's not worth it in my opinion. Sinkgraven, it was there for free as well, which is a little bit underwhelming. That they still release like a Bayer Leverkusen left back that is even way more expensive because Sinkgraven was free. So don't do this one. He's only 176k though, but don't do him. Rafinha, I would say it's a decent player, but he costs like 500k to make. So stay far, far away from him because there are a lot of better options, and you never know what's coming up next. So don't waste your untradables on this card even. Yeah, pretty much it. But then, and this guy, EA called him the Dutch Gullit. Little inside prank, obviously. But this guy, he's only 80k. He's very tall as well, 6'2", medium high work rates, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. Perfect for a CDM. Links with Kleiber, links with Robben, links with Senesi if you unlocked him, links with Gullit, Seedorf, Cruyff, whoever. Solid card. Might get a +2 as well. Feyenoord will likely score 6 goals in 5 games. It's just an overall great card. 93 strength. 80 interceptions is good enough as well. If he gets upgraded, this card is going to be Gullit-ish as well. And yeah, this is probably the best SBC that we have seen in a while because he's only 80k. So this card, if you have, like I said, Kleiber, Robben, and you use those cards, definitely pick him up because if he gets upgraded, he will be very valuable for your team. And like I said, he's just very cheap. Then we move on to Thomas Müller, and this card, it's a fun card. Like if you have a Bundesliga team, it's a fun card to actually sub in. If you might switch to like a narrow formation, you can play him as a right or left center mid. Then he would be actually very good because of his height and stars and skill moves and weak foot. 4-4 is pretty decent. 99 attacking positioning. Obviously, Müller deserves it, but in general, it's not a card that I would use in my starting lineup just because the meta isn't fit to Müller. But it's 324k. I think it's a fair price for an 89 rated card. But yeah, this is debatable. Only fit him in if you really like Müller and if you have a Bundesliga squad. So that was it for today's episode, the first episode of this series. Like I said, we will be weekly returning to you with these series on Thursday. So just hold on making that SBC or picking up a player that you are a little bit unsure of. So just wait for our advice. And like I always say, my name is Renzo, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.